More power line views this morning. That's looking out to the west. And if I go under this big guy, I think I might be able to see out to the east. Oh yeah. There we go. Steamy morning, but I think it's only supposed to get to 80, shouldn't be too bad. And rain tomorrow, but I'll enjoy today. So this is a pretty good example of Rocksylvania. In some places this goes on for a few hundred yards, in some places it goes on for miles. And every time you put your foot down, you're just hoping it's on something flat. It doesn't get caught, doesn't twist. This is the annoying part, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with it. You kind of rock hop, meaning step from flat rock to flat rock where you can find them till you miss, but haven't had any catastrophes so far. Here's another pretty good example. I think I'll get a view at the top. And I have to admit, there are sections in the Whites where I hike a lot that are similar, but maybe not as many in a course of a day. Let's see if there's a good view. So the view is great, but the hike through here is really nerve-wracking. That's what I'm going over. I don't know how much you can appreciate that on video, but it's harrowing. Anyway, I'll get through it, but taking a break. Whew, I made it off that, and I'm glad I don't have to do that twice. That was tricky, slow, and stressful. Anyway. I heard there was some rock scrambles that were tough in Pennsylvania. I'm hoping that was the toughest. We'll see. There's a pretty great view of the valley to the east. And I'm off most of that rough section of trail. Still some coming up, I can see. Also have to watch for rattlesnakes while you're doing this, because this is the kind of area they like to hang out in. Lots and lots of people have seen them. I have not. I'm kind of okay with that at this point, but we'll see. Just had another big rocky descent. Slow and not as nerve-wracking because it wasn't on a cliffside, but still trying not to slip. And I was thinking, don't you just bet lucky, just dance down those? I'm still irked by that guy's speed. Yeah, I have to be sure I don't try to keep up because I'll break my neck. But he's long gone, and I bet he had no trouble. But I'm taking it slow. This is one of the stranger areas. I guess they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. They've got netting. I mean, we're under power lines. They've got netting and then wood chips. Maybe they're trying to grow something under the netting. It's bizarre. This whole area be going into Lehigh Gap. I guess there's, I don't think this is it yet, but there's like a Superfund cleanup site and all the water around here is contaminated and stuff. So I don't think this is related to it, but I don't know. I'll have more video of that as I can get it. Looking down into the Lehigh Valley at what I think is called the Lehigh River. And I'm guessing that whole area over there is the Superfund site. They said they've been trying to grow stuff for years with little success, and I guess the river is all full of heavy metals, so they warn us hikers not to drink it, and I'm not going to. There you go, we get a view of the town over there. See if I can zoom that up for you. Little town, I don't know what it is yet, but big view today. Wow, really goes on. This is just a little bit further up, but looking further south from this angle. And the view today is just unbelievable. You can see everything. I can sit here for hours. Just trying to take it in and guess what the different towns are. And look at the farms up on the hillsides. I don't know how they farm here with all these rocks. I mean, these farmers must have busted their tails to get these fields to be anything but rock piles. Anyway, I digress. So this next section coming up, which must go up way up there where all that scarring is, has sort of a reputation for being very tough apparently, and I'm carrying 3.5 liters of water because there's just no guarantee of water before late tomorrow, so I got to have everything I need. 3.5 isn't a ton, but it'll get me through tonight and then until I can get it tomorrow. So I'm going to turn the camera off while I go up this section, which is supposed to be tough. Part way up, looking back down at that bridge, I was walking along thinking, wow, it smells bad. I wonder if that's from the zinc mining. And I realized it's because my right hand was uphill with the trekking pole and I was smelling my armpit. Sorry, that's the truth. It's been a few days since a shower. And yeah, that's how it is. So that was definitely a challenging climb, humbling, up over a lot of big loose rocks, you know, Pennsylvania, and steep. And it's been compared in the guide to a hike in New Hampshire's White Mountains, which sounds probably about right above tree line. I don't know. I'll have to shake off my memory when I get up there. But doable and fine. Not really my ideal 4:30 p.m. plan, but it's the way the schedule worked out. It's all good. I'm on a big trail reroute here. I'm following orange tape, and it's a little nerve-wracking because there are some white blazes here and there, but it doesn't match the guide at all. So I keep feeling like, wow, maybe I'm going the wrong way. But then I'll see a white blaze and go, okay, this must be it. And I tried to follow the guide and it had clearly been blocked off. So they must have recently rerouted the trail. Anyway, hopefully I'm not off on a wild goose chase. Pretty great view from the top. There were a ton of false peaks, but in the area with the rocks, and then afterwards through that reroute. Anyway, I think I'm finally at the top of the mountain. I hope. Well, wrapping it up in a really nice stealth campsite up on a ridge line. I'm the only one here. It's been very quiet in terms of thru hikers. I think I'm now sort of ahead of the bubble that I was around. I'm not sure there's too many people hiking right around the same time frame I am. I mean, there's a few, but there were a couple people at camp last night. I didn't see any of them today. Anyway, so it's quiet up here, and this is the only campsite for a while, so I'm a little surprised. But I did 23 miles today. They were 23 tough miles. Those, you know, that crazy rock climb at the beginning of the day, and then that really steep one at the end of the day made for, you know, a long 23 miles. I'm tired. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Did meet a guy on trail today who asked what is blue and not heavy. I said, I don't know what. He said, light blue.